I'm with Colin Bond, the CEO of Kiwifruit Growers Incorporated. Colin, you've just come off the back of a survey of green growers and their sentiment towards the green fruit and some of the issues they've had with returns and the future of the fruit in the category. What have been some of the main learnings that you've had come out of that survey that you talked about in the last week or so with them?
Yeah, thanks, Richard. I mean, the purpose behind the survey, as you say, was just try and help uncover some of the questions or answers to the questions that growers have been asking about the category. So we put on a couple of days, one in Te Poke and one in Katikati. And the outcomes really are similar to the process we went through after the quality challenge in 2022. That was about finding incremental gains right across the whole supply chain, and green's exactly the same. So we had a panel of growers, and the messaging from them was about green growers understanding their individual orchards, the importance of timing, getting things done on time on orchard, the importance of making sure that they've got a full canopy, and they really stressed at this time of year the importance of pollination as well. And those are the things, it's the micro things that we need to be focusing on to help improve productivity on orchard, which ultimately is the best chance for growers to improve profitability.
Cool, yeah. As far as beyond the orchard gate, Colin, did you find the feedback from Zespri, is the commitment from Zespri as a marketer still there to green fruit? Is it as strong as it's always been?
Yeah, I think absolutely. The message from Zespri was that there's still a very supportive group of consumers out there that want to eat their green kiwi fruit every day. They understand the health benefits. Whilst Haywood isn't a PVR for Zespri, they're still committed to making sure they are selling the premium basket of kiwi fruit across the globe. So absolutely, that includes green.
Right, and as a fruit, still exhibiting quite a strong level of profitability compared to other horticultural crops, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we're guilty of looking across the fence at gold growers, and absolutely gold returns are stellar relative to the average green return. But if you're an above average green grower, so growing more than 10,000 trays a hectare, then your take-home profitability is at least as strong, if not stronger, than all of the other product groups in horticulture, and stack up pretty well relative to other primary industries.
So next closest type of fruit would be like a rocket apple, something like that, would it?
Yeah, some of those PVR apple varieties, the rocket and the envy, absolutely would be up there with gold in terms of returns. But once you start dropping down the order, a premium Haywood orchard would be right up there in third or fourth place.
Oh, good to hear. If you're looking out into the future of the green fruit, Colin, what do you think the changes are likely to be to the fruit in terms of, what is it, taste or size or volume, yielding varieties? What's likely to be up next, if you like?
Yeah, well, I think that the success of gold has been that we started with the consumer. So if we start with the consumer again, then one of the bits of feedback we get is that Haywood fruit is not always delivered in a ready-to-eat state.
Right, yeah.
So as an industry, if we can find a way to improve Haywood itself in terms of getting it through the supply chain so it's in a ready-to-eat format, or introducing a new cultivar that can tick that box, then, as I say, I think there's a group of consumers out there prepared to pay good money for the category.
There's still a good future in it?
Oh, I think absolutely. We're in an industry that's notorious for talking about averages and focusing on the ones below average, but the reality is there's plenty of people doing above average who are doing a great job. We just need to lift the overall performance of the category and help and support growers, which is what this industry is extremely good at.
It does, yeah. Thanks, Colin.
No problem.
Cool.